As Women and Equalities Minister Maria Miller introduced the government's Equal Civil Marriage Bill, there was great disappointment from Christians as David Cameron announced his intention to push ahead with legislation that will redefine marriage. Independent councillor Christina Summers, who was removed from the Green Party for taking a stand against same-sex marriage, says she's upset by David Cameron's duplicity on this issue.
I'm very disappointed that David Cameron seems to have gone into reverse. Not only did he not give any sign that he was going to support or even push for same-sex marriage in his manifesto, but also the way that he's gone about all of this has been, well, no less than underhand, really. The consultation is a sham, and clearly he's approached it in a very Machiavellian way. He's determined for it to go through no matter what public opinion says, and I think that public opinion is the thing that says it all.
Maria Miller emphasised that churches would not be forced to conduct same-sex marriages, but the Church of England and the Roman Catholic Church, among other denominations, remain strongly opposed to the bill. Marcus Nodder, pastor of St Peter's Barge, is concerned that redefining marriage will step on something that's very sacred.
Well, Jesus said that from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female, and therefore a man will leave his father and mother, be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So that has been the definition of marriage revealed at creation, reaffirmed by Jesus. That's been the bedrock of Western society's understanding for centuries. So I think it's presumptuous, it's also foolish for any government to think that it can redefine what marriage is. I think for us as believers, as Christians, it's hugely disappointing because it's stepping on something which is very sacred. So marriage is given in the Bible as a picture of the gospel, so of Christ's relationship with his church. So if you redefine marriage, then that is then it's distorting something which is a picture of the gospel.
Christian counsellor Leslie Pilkington was struck off after offering to help a man who claimed he was struggling with same-sex attraction. She says this legislation will further marginalise those with traditional views on marriage.
Well, it's going to affect Christians generally. It will particularly affect Christian counsellors like myself, because what is happening is that we will be expected now to accept that marriage can mean whatever in fact you want it to mean. So what is happening is that there's going to be a huge clash between equality legislation and what the Word of God says. Now we're going in that direction very fast, extremely fast actually, and soon Christians really will need to stand up for their faith and contend for the faith.
Andrea Williams, Chief Executive of Christian Concern, says now is the time for the church to speak out.
We've got to wake up. The church has to wake up, and the church has to find her voice. And when we wake up, we need to speak out there with love and compassion and truth, and we have to model marriage, model family, model community.